guys, in this video we're going to be talking about factoring out. So think about when we did distributive property, we multiplied in the number on the outside of the parentheses. Well, this time we're going to factor out, meaning we're going to pull out the greatest common factor. So the only thing, we've done a little bit of this in the past when we did GCF and LCM at the very beginning of the year, but it is going to be a little different because we're going to have the variables. So first step, you're going to find the GCF for the coefficients, okay? Then that's going to go on the outside. Factor out any common variables. So if there's an A and an A, we're going to pull out an A, okay? Then everything else goes inside the parentheses, and then watch your sign if it should be addition or subtraction. So look at our coefficients first. 5 and 35, we can factor out 5. So if I have 5x, I factor out 5, I just get x. Then if I take 35, factor out the 5, we just have 7 left. Again, double check it. 5 times x gives us back to 5x. Then 5 times 7 gives us 35. So again, you can always double check it. So here, 3 and 12, what factor can we pull out? We can factor out 3. 3x is left. 3 times what gets me 12 times 4. Always double check it. Okay. So 9 and 54, we can factor out the 9. So then we would have t left. Notice this is a subtraction. So we're going to have it be minus, and then 54 divided by 9 gives me 6. Again, factor it back in. Notice that it becomes negative 54. So 9 times negative 6 is negative 54. Same thing here. So remember, your factor is going to go on the outside. So for here, we have negative 3 and negative 12. If they're both negative, factor out the negative. So here we can factor out negative 3, and we would have left c plus 4. So let's double check it. I'm going to erase this and make it a little neater with my parentheses. 3 times c is negative 3c. 3 times 4 would be negative 12. Okay, do you see that? Watch those negatives, okay? If they're both negative, factor out the negative. Let's try the next one. Now it's with variables. So we have AB plus AC. We can factor out A. Then we would have B plus C left, okay? So the next one, we can factor out the 4, and we would have A plus B. Ooh, this is a good one. Okay, so think about here. We have negative 4AA, because remember, A squared is A times A. So what can we factor out here? Well, we can factor out the negative 4, and we can factor out an A. So then what would be left would be A plus B. Because notice we pulled out the negative 4. So then the A would be left. Remember, A times A is A squared, so that one worked. And then negative 4A times B. I'm going to actually leave all that. I thought that was good explanation. And then the second part, negative 4A times B would give me negative 4AB. Same thing here. Think about this. Is 12AA plus 24A. What can we factor out would be 12. Ooh, 12A. Then we would have A plus 2 left. 2 times 24. 2 times 12 would give me 24. Here we need to combine like terms first and then factor out. So this would be 10A plus 20. What can we factor out? It's 10. We would have A plus 2. Okay, here we can factor out negative 11x squared. What would we have left? Well, 11x squared times what? Times 2. Ooh, actually this one, I'm going to change it originally on the yours. So that is going to be a 3. So then what would we have left would be an x. And then this whole negative 11 came out, so that would be a plus 1. Because negative 11x squared times 1 gets me negative 11x squared. So here we have x times x plus 3x. So I can pull out a 3x. I would have x plus 1 left. Here we can pull out 5b, and we would have 3 plus 4. Oh, 3a plus 4. Okay. Next, we can definitely pull out an x. Let's see, 18 and 24. We can pull out 6x. So then 18 divided by 6 gets me 3x minus 24 divided by 6 gets me 4 left. Okay. Here, 126 can also be divided by 7, so we can pull out a 7y. We would have y plus 18. So here we have 3, so x times x times x and x times x. So we can pull out 7x squared, okay? So because I can pull out 2 of them from both. So then on the inside, we would just have 3x, 7 times 3 is 21. X squared times x would be x cubed. Then pull out 14, we pulled out that, so it'd be plus 2. Okay, same kind of thing here, 21 and 10, we can't pull anything out of those, but we can pull out an x squared. So we have 21x minus 10. Here we can pull out 6y, and we would have 6y plus 1. Here we can definitely pull out the negative 12x squared. And we would have 12x minus, oh, we pulled out the negative, so it's going to be plus, and then 36 divided by 12 gets me 3.